All right, let's build a game plan for what might be one of the most important years of your school life. And like the title says, this isn't just about acing exams, it's about acing the entire experience.
Heading into a big exam year, this probably looks pretty familiar. It's that crazy time when board exams, trying to figure out your future, and all the drama with your friends just seems to crash together all at once.
Yeah, the pressure can feel like a lot. But here's a thought. What if the secret isn't just about studying harder, locking yourself in your room and cramming? What if it's really about studying smarter and having a much more balanced plan for the whole year?
So let's reframe this whole thing. This isn't just a year to survive. It's a year to build a real foundation. And this is your playbook to do exactly that and create habits that are going to stick with you for life. We're going to break it all down into 3 simple core pillars. First, mastering your mindset. That's all the stuff you control inside your own head. Second, finding your guide, getting the kind of support that actually gives you direction. And third, choosing your circle, the people around you who influence you every single day. If you can get these 3 things right, you're building something that will last.
Let's start with the one thing you have the most direct control over, your own mind and how you approach learning. This is where the real work begins.
We've all been told to study hard, right? But there's a huge difference between that and studying smart. Studying hard is just about the number of hours you put in. Studying smart, that's about the results you actually get from those hours, making sure you truly understand and remember what you've learned.
So how do we actually do that? Well, here are 4 really practical steps. 1. Master your syllabus. Know exactly what's expected of you. 2. Practice with past papers. This is huge for understanding the exam pattern. 3. Get active with your learning. Draw diagrams, make flashcards, and, this is a great trick, try explaining a concept to someone else. It forces your brain to really get it. And finally, number 4, and please don't skip this one, prioritize your health. Sleep, good food, exercise. They're not optional. They're literally fuel for your brain.
Okay, so once you've started to dial in your own mindset, it's time to look for some outside support. And I'm not just talking about your teachers. Let's get into our second pillar, finding a real guide. So what even is a mentor? Well, think of them as someone who's looking at the big picture with you. They're invested in you, your dreams, what you're good at, the problems you're facing, not just the grade you get on a report card. Here's probably the simplest way to think about it. A teacher focuses on subjects, like physics or history, but a mentor focuses on you. Their whole job is to help you figure out your own personal journey and connect the dots between what you're learning and where you actually want to go in life.
And here's what that can look like. A mentor is the person who can help you with those massive, confusing decisions, like choosing a career path. They don't just give you the answers, they help you ask the right questions so you can find your own answers.
All right, let's get to our third and final pillar. And honestly, this one might have the biggest impact on your day-to-day life. We're talking about the friends you surround yourself with. It's time to choose your circle. Think about it. Your friends can be your greatest champions, or they can be the ones who slowly pull you off track without you even noticing. Healthy friendships build you up. They support your goals. Unhealthy ones? They just drain your energy and pull you in the wrong direction.
Signs,
Let's call them red flags. A fake friend is usually pretty selfish. They really only call when they need something. They live for drama and gossip. And oh, this is a big one. They get kind of weird or critical when you do well. But maybe the biggest red flag of all is that feeling that you have to pretend to be someone else just to fit in with them. Now, on the flip side, let's talk about the green flags, the signs of a real friend. They're supportive. They make you feel good about yourself. They're trustworthy and loyal. They've got your back, even when you mess up. And most importantly, they accept you for who you are. They don't try to change you.
So how do you keep these friendships healthy? It all comes down to one crucial word: boundaries. And I love this analogy. Think of your boundaries like a fence with a gate. It's not a giant wall to keep everyone out. It's a structure that protects you while still letting the right people in.
And what exactly is that fence protecting? Well, it's protecting your right to be an individual, your right to privacy, your right to have your own standards, your dignity, and your right to have personal limits, to be able to say no when you need to. At the end of the day, it really just boils down to this simple question. Forget about how things look on the outside. How do the people in your life actually make you feel? When you hang up the phone or walk away from a conversation, do you feel energized and confident? Or do you feel kind of drained and insecure? Your gut feeling is the most honest answer you're going to get. So let's bring it all together, because the real test that you're preparing for, it's not just about what you write down on a piece of paper in an exam hall. True, lasting success, it comes from the foundation you're building right now. It's that powerful combination of a smart mindset, the right guidance from a mentor, and a supportive community of friends. That's the stuff that will carry you forward long after the exams are over.
And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? The best guides and the best friends, they don't give you shortcuts. They give you direction, they give you clarity, and the support you need to find your own path.
And that really brings us to the final thought. The grade you get on any single exam, that's temporary. But the study habits, the self-respect, the friendships, and the character you build this year, that stuff is permanent. So the real question isn't just about what you're going to score, it's about who you are choosing to become through it all.